To showcase what microbes are, in fact, capable of doing, scientists, designers, and material engineers across the globe came together in a unique project to create a pair of functional, microbially produced running shoes.
Bacteria and microbes are the stars of the show here.
So for me, it's really a completely new field and a completely new world of how materials are created.
With the advent of new bioengineering tools, we are able to use different microbes, such as yeast, bacteria, and fungi, to produce products we would normally make with fossil-based ingredients.
Nature is the ultimate designer. Nature provides us with a blueprint, and that's, DNA, it's self-replicating abilities for designing and continually iterating, which is the design process, right?
Each part of the shoe represents a material created by microbes. The upper of the shoe has been produced by Modern Synthesis, a London-based biomaterials company. To produce their material, they are using Comagatiabacter family of bacteria, the same microbes we use to make kombucha. As a side product of brewing kombucha, the bacteria produces a fine substance called nanocellulose.
And nanocellulose is the strongest, finest form of cellulose, which is the building block of the natural world. So it's in trees, it's in linen, it's in cotton. It's really one of those adaptable materials that we have on Earth naturally. And so what we do then is we form that material that they produce together with natural additives and green chemistries to form a really high quality material that, again, is this really a hybrid, and we call it a new class of textiles because it really is. It's a hybrid between a biomaterial or a biofilm and a textile. And so we can actually customize both those elements to really tailor how the material feels, what it looks like, the surface texture for a variety of applications.
Microbes are also able to replace common plastics. In the Microbial Shoe Project, a startup called Our Bio, based in Indianapolis, is developing the elastic bioplastic called PHA, which will be used in the sole of the shoe. This unique material is produced naturally by millions of microbes in both marine and soil environments.
Microbes produce these PHAs as an energy storage mechanism, so the same way that humans will produce fat and store them inside their cells, the bacteria have a very similar strategy, but instead with these PHAs. So they'll actually store these PHAs in big granules or circles inside of their cells that they can then use for energy in the case that there's no available nutrients in their ecosystem.
Because these plastics are natural food for microbes, they are also fully biodegradable in both marine and soil environments, where millions of microbes are able to use them as their feed. The sole of the shoe is made of two different biological materials.
So the hard part is made from PHA and it is 3D printed. So we're able to create this scaffold or this architecture, right? And then within this structure, we're gonna grow the mycelium, so this aerial mycelium or fungi that goes and fill in all these gaps, giving the cushioning ability to the shoe.
A company called Ecovative in Albany, New York, is responsible for growing the foam with filamentous fungi.
Yeah, mycelium for us has been an incredibly fascinating material to work with and develop for a number of reasons. The first reason is that it grows literally exponentially, which lends itself quite nicely to industrial processes. We can grow materials in the order of just a few days. The second is the plasticity, or the modularity of filamentous fungi. Its structure is entirely governed by the environment that it's in. So the same type of mycelium can either produce a mushroom, or at Ecovative, what we've been able to do is unlock that geometry or structure to create large slabs of mycelium in which we can tune the properties to get specific characteristics out.
At Ecovative, we're responsible for taking mycelium and growing it in a state that it might not exist in nature. While mycelium generally grows underground or within a substrate, our proprietary technology here allows us to grow aerial mycelium, so we get a 100% pure mycelium product.
Finally, with the help of shoe design professionals, the microbial materials were assembled into a functioning shoe, the first of its kind in the world.